Okay, so here's the situation. This is me, good looking, properly camoed, and in my ever trusty A6M20, ready to kill some fools. This is said fool. Some unknown pilot piloting a P-39 Airacobra. Very fast dive speeds, can pretty much leave my Zero into dust as if it was standing still. Compounded with this problem. This is base anti-aircraft artillery. They suck, want us dead, and I think the guy on the left is wanted in 12 states. So, given the fact that these base defenses want us dead, and 2 of those P-39s are hanging out there, this presents a problem. The Zero can do a lot of things, but take anti-aircraft fire really isn't one of them. So we rightfully get the hell out of there, but again, those P-39s can be fast as all hell. So they give chase. He dives out of the way, and I easily get on his tail. My wingman Enrage also finds himself as company. He takes a few hits there, but is still able to get out of the gun range. And once again, we quickly realize that they are leading us back into their airfield. Again, for another helping of a AAA sandwich. At this point, we are officially sick of this shit. So, I start to run away. And my wingman follows. At this point, I am looking for a hill to hide behind. You'll see why in a second. Those P-39s, if they had any sense, they'd give chase, but they probably went back to their airfields hoping they'd invade us back. If we're lucky, they have no sodding idea where we are right now. So I do find my hill to hide behind, and plan to use this to mask a U-turn right back at them. If I can get close to them and they don't know where I am, then I could get into a position to take them on. My ever diligent wingman follows me in, and we complete the maneuver with a complete lack of utter failure. And lo and behold, I immediately spot the 2 guys up high at around 1,000 meters. And then a thought crosses my mind. Hey, these dumb motherfuckers have no idea where I am. So a simple ailment turn later, and I'm on their tail. Only problem, I burned pretty much all my energy in that maneuver, and they still have both an acceleration advantage and a top speed advantage. I am never going to catch them unless they do something. So now I need to prepare in case they do something. They're probably checking out the airfield because it's reasonable to assume that we took a bad AA hit while chasing them over the airfield. But sooner or later, they're going to get wise that we're not there. So the only thing I can do is go for some altitude and prepare for when they inevitably make their turn. Fortunately, we got some cloud cover at around 2,000 meters. So I plan to dive into that and wait for him. And lo and behold, somebody makes a turn. At this point, he has to know where I am. Yes, I think he does. Of course, it doesn't really matter. Good night. Now for the apprentice. Now this is a really shitty position for him to be in. 2-on-1 is never great, but 2-on-1 with two fighters that can absolutely pants you in a dogfight, he really has to crutch on his one advantage, which is speed, and a big honking gun. He does just that, trying to get away from me in a dive. I land a few cannon hits, but not enough to do more than piss him off. Trying to save my remaining cannon ammo, I go at him with the 7mm MG, a notoriously worthless weapon, but it might just be enough. I get a bunch of good hits on him, doing damage to various unimportant components, as he tries to gain the distance. Thankfully, one of my 7mm bullets finds home, and he is toast. Not a bad result to that situation, if I do say so myself.